Hello and welcome. You're watching NewsX and I'm Megha Sharma. Today, let's try to be in the shoes of the Gandhis and the AICC of what they must be deliberating upon when holding their Central Election Committee meetings, when they are trying to make a decision about whether to field Rahul Gandhi from Amethi or not. 5 years have elapsed since Rahul Gandhi lost to Smriti Irani in Amethi. Amethi goes to poll in 9 days. Rahul Gandhi still cannot make up his mind whether he will be fighting the Amethi seat or not. This is purely bad optics, is what it is. Today, the people of the country who are watching this, will he or won't he dilemma of Rahul Gandhi, the key takeaway is this, that Rahul Gandhi has already conceded defeat, even before fighting the Amethi election against Smriti Irani. Imagine the kind of impact this indecision of Rahul Gandhi must have on the party cadre, who want to have full faith in their leader to give a spirited fight to the BJP, but see that their leader himself is retracting. He is not coming to the forefront. He is not fighting the battle up front. So what are the pros and cons of Rahul Gandhi not fighting from Amethi? Well, I can't think of any pro for Rahul Gandhi not to fight the seat. On the other hand, the cons of Rahul Gandhi not fighting from Amethi are numerous. Number one, the perception that you give to the citizens of this country that you have already given up even before getting onto the battleground. You have already accepted that it is BJP that will win. Point number two, you have already lowered the morale of your cadre by showing indecisiveness, and this flabbergasting paralysis is in fact hampering the Congress party, hampering the cadre and hampering any percentage that you thought was going to win you election. There have been in fact a series of resignations that have followed within the Congress. Today it was the Congress Chief of Delhi who ended up putting in his papers, and this reflects badly on the Congress and on Rahul Gandhi as the leader of the Congress. Point number three, are the Gandhis waiting for Prime Minister Narendra Modi to retire, waiting for Narendra Modi wave to subside so that they now then may have a chance at winning the Amethi seat again? This again points to Congress being incapable of defeating the Modi juggernaut. And now, after months of dilly-dallying, if the Gandhis do decide to pitch Priyanka Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi from Raebareli and Amethi respectively, with just 7 days left to campaign, would it not have been more pragmatic and intelligent to have made the announcement long ago? At least Rahul Gandhi would not have looked like a reluctant contender against the BJP. Then there is another dilemma that the Gandhis face. Now, if they were to field Priyanka Gandhi from Raebareli and she ends up overshadowing her brother, it will further hinder Rahul Gandhi's prospects of leading the Congress and his hopes of becoming the Prime Minister of the country someday. The question that the people of India ask today, if Rahul Gandhi cannot even make up his mind about whether to contest a seat, how can he give people the hope and assurance that he is a decisive leader, that he has what it takes to run the country? Let's start this conversation. On the telecast with me is Suleiman Mohammad Khan. He is the Congress spokesperson. And Suleiman, my first question to you. How does Rahul Gandhi and the AICC justify not having made the decision 9 days into elections in Amethi about whether Rahul Gandhi is going to contest Amethi or not?
About the good words and thoughts you have given about the Congress party, about Mr. Rahul Gandhi and the Gandhi family, and your hyperbole about the Prime Minister, that the Gandhis are waiting for the Prime Minister to retire, then only they can fight BJP. I feel pained and surprised both. These are type of mixed reactions when I hear journalists speaking like this. Congress is the
No,
opposition
I'm
party.
at this point, like I said,
The
I'm
way
trying to be in the
media
shoes of
and
the
press
AICC
people
and Rahul
are
Gandhi. I'm
questioning
saying,
the
as
opposition
a
party, you
layman, and
have
I'm
the right, you
putting
can
in
question
questions
on
of as a
issues of
representative
public.
of the people of the country. Today, when I see that there is still indecision within the party to whether Rahul Gandhi is going to fight from Amethi or not going to fight from Amethi, it's only, like I said, 9 days left till Amethi goes to poll. This showcases there is paralysis within the AICC, there is paralysis within the Gandhi family, there is no clearness, there is no clarity within the Gandhis, within Rahul Gandhi as to what his decision is going to be, whether he is going to fight Amethi or not. And the second question, the fact that if Rahul Gandhi does not fight from Amethi, does this not again project his reluctance, that he is already scared, that he knows that he is not going to be able to win against BJP and therefore has decided to run away from the contest?
Madam, when you spoke for 5 minutes, I have not
No, but then
uttered a
you're
word.
questioning me. You're saying journalists like you raising these questions and I'm justifying it over here. This is not a journalist who has her own personal agendas to put forth. I am talking on behalf of the people of the country and this is what people think. This is what any layman will think.
Thank you. Have you ever questioned Mr. Modi on electoral bonds, on the way how things have been going on?
My debate right now, yes, I have questioned. I have had those debates. You can go back and look at all the debates that have happened during the electoral bonds on NewsX. My debate over here, sir, is very specific and very to the point. Whether Rahul Gandhi is going to fight the Amethi election. I'm trying to narrow down this debate, not to electoral bonds, not to the election commission, not to the Supreme Court of the country and the judicial system. I am simply asking you about the Amethi question and why is there indecision? Why is there no decisiveness within Rahul Gandhi to make a decision and go with it?
Madam, you have used the word paralysis, running away. At least allow me. You are speaking. If you don't allow me, don't call us.
I am allowing
this
you,
is not
sir,
the way.
and I'm giving you the platform.
Yes, you have.
But
I've been
if
listening
you are
to
going
you. You
to
have
accuse
passing
me,
comments. You are
if
passing
you are going
judgment.
to accuse me or my channel of doing something that I'm not doing,
don't toe the
that
line
I'm
of the
not
government.
projecting,
You are against
that
Gandhi
I'm
to
not
Congress
advocating, I'll have to make things right. I'll have to correct you.
You are
I'll have to
advocating
correct
BJP's
you.
line. You are advocating BJP's line.
I am not advocating. I think I've made myself amply clear. I am not advocating anybody's line. I am over here as a journalist, sitting over here as a representative of the people, asking of the Congress, why has a decision not been made up until now by Rahul Gandhi, by Priyanka Gandhi to fight the election or not fight the election? It's 9 days. This drama has been going on. Can there be a decision made?
Rahul Gandhi will decide, Congress party will decide when to fight. You will not dictate, not BJP will dictate.
I am not dictating anybody, but this is the perception that goes out. This is the perception. I mean, you yourself are flabbergasted right now, sir. You are flustered. You don't have an answer. You don't have a clear-cut answer to the questions I'm asking, and therefore you at this point of time are counter-attacking me, asking me, accusing me of propagating something that the BJP advocates, which is far from the truth. Well, Sulaiman Mohammed Khan has left the conversation. I'm going to start my conversation with Alok Mehta now. Now, Alok Mehta, all these points that I've raised, and truth be told, I am not party to what the BJP thinks and advocates. I'm not party to what Congress thinks and advocates or any other political party. I'm raising this question because a genuine question is in the minds of the people, that what is this drama going on? Why is Rahul Gandhi still not being able to make a decision of whether he wants to fight Amethi or not? And if he has not made a decision up until now, does this not reflect that he is scared? He is indecisive. He is perhaps scared that he will not be able to win the election. 9 days to go till the elections take place. Why this indecisiveness?
Megha, thank you very much. And really, I feel sorry about it. Mr. Sulaiman left or what he was talking and just alleging you, because I know you are a very professional journalist and you have no bias. Not because I am with the ITV group, but otherwise also as a journalist, as a professional. But this is a strategy of the Congress party. That's why I think when we invite, I always welcome and ask that they should talk about what the questions are. Maybe different opinion. When other colleague in the other like Modi ji, then they also ask different kind of question. All the time asking questions with the anchor. Anyway, I am coming on the point. And we are not biased. My other guests are also there, so I may clear it. Since Sanjay Gandhi days, Indira Gandhi days, I was following them, meeting them. That's in Rajiv Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi. Rahul Gandhi once I met, but otherwise I felt that he is like NGO. He want to do something for society. Then he never met like individually journalists normally. So that's why I'm not biased. That's what I'm telling you. But he wants Rahul Gandhi the different way. He want to give surprise. I'm replying you are what the query about it, and the people also think. I think because gimmick. Maybe advisor, just now we have telecasted this Jairam Ramesh interview also. So advisors also say, okay, people will talk every day to where he is winning, what he is doing, he's winning or not, he's losing, what he's doing, why not. So they want to come in the media, one point. Otherwise, I'm not, I don't know this is the reason, but I am just can estimate what they are thinking. So same thing, but first time I have seen that something. From Indira Gandhi days to today, never seen such a leader from Congress party, the senior leader, who is not opening his card like you are playing a card. Now the children play a card, now tash. And they say, okay, we are playing blind. So keeping in surprise people, okay, what card he is having with him. So these kind of gimmick either he's doing. Are the strategies also there? But see, as a layman or as a journalist...
Is this strategy cogent? Because, I would not call it a strategy because, when you go and fight a war, and I'm not talking about politics over here, or even if in an organization, a leader is somebody who works for the people, for his team, and he fights from the front. If your leader is so, not decisive, if he is dilly-dallying, if he appears to not know what to do, the morale of the cadre itself diminishes.
Yeah, Megha, that's why I mentioned about that I have not seen such a senior leader. Number of people, they change the seat. Sometimes the leadership also decided you can't contest for this seat and you should go for the other seat. But here he is a senior most leader, people respect him as a party leader, and even Khadgeji said, no, he will decide. Then he will say, Khadgeji, the party president will decide. Now the party decided, the Khadgeji will decide. So this why your question is genuine. And other point, what I feel, the Amethi, he was not sure, but now fighting, contesting elections, maybe, or he is more overconfident. That's why I'm giving both options. I'm keeping with my clippings. When Sanjay Gandhi contested elections before even 76, he was going around and working as a Shamdan, Youth Congress camp. Then Rajiv Gandhi went there. Then regularly he was going Amethi after the Sanjay Gandhi death. Since then I am following how the Amethi developed. But you see, neglect our constituency. That's why last time he defeated. And other leaders also. From the BJP also, number of people lost the elections because they were not looking after their constituency. The problem is because he thinks that he's a supreme leader, he will take over as a prime minister whenever the time comes. That is my feeling.
Okay.
And otherwise, he wants no responsibility. Power without responsibility. I want to be editor, but I don't want to write anything. I don't want to report anything. I just want a supreme power. This kind of attitude in the different positions also. Number of people, they say, I will never sign, I will never write. Even media also, people think that I will never write, but I will be supreme boss.
Okay.
So this is like what Rahul Gandhi is doing and making fool of his own party.
Yeah.
You are very right. That's why Arvind Lovely, just one line, Arvind Singh Lovely resigned because this decision was Rahul Gandhi's decision. He loved Kanhaiya Kumar. He loved Udit Raj, who abused the others, who can just talk anti-India. Then Rahul Gandhi thinks it will be a revolution. He wants to do a revolution like Maoist. More than Chinese, he is attacking Prime Minister of India.
Okay. All right. Nikhil, would you like to get into the conversation? My simple question over here was, 9 days are left. You've still not made up your mind. Now, there are two things. Either you don't want to contest Amethi, or you are going to announce yourself to be a candidate fighting against Smriti Irani from Amethi. In both the categories, whatever you do, it is a loss for the party, it is a loss for the leader, which is Rahul Gandhi. Don't you think so?
Absolutely not, Megha. So I am not going to say that you are towing the line of the BJP or anything like that. You're merely talking about what the people are saying. But the point here is that whenever we talk about what the people are saying, a lot of the discourse that reaches our ears is essentially the narrative of the BJP. I think that is why the Congress person probably felt that he was being treated unfairly. That being said, I hope you don't interject me, and I'll answer every single question that has been raised point by point. When you talk about the fact that Rahul Gandhi not contesting from Amethi is essentially him conceding defeat to Narendra Modi, I don't understand how that is when Rahul Gandhi is going battling every day against Narendra Modi. He is contesting in the Lok Sabha. And anyway, it is not Varanasi that Rahul Gandhi was to contest from. It's a discussion between Wayanad and Amethi.
He's
And the
conceding
same
defeat against the BJP.
Can you please not interject?
He's
Can you please not
conceding
interject?
defeat against the BJP.
No,
This is a Lok Sabha election. This is a fight for the Prime Ministership, and therefore it is a fight between India Alliance
other panelists
and
don't
Narendra
go
Modi
so
of the BJP.
Megha,
Go
other
ahead.
panelists
Yes,
don't
go ahead. You go ahead. Yes.
And I could turn around the question and ask the same thing. Why can Narendra Modi not fight against Rahul Gandhi from Wayanad? He seems to think कि हम तो शहजादे से जीत सकते हैं. Calls Rahul Gandhi शहजादा, Baba, Pappu, all sorts of means. Go and fight him in Wayanad, and then let's see how popular Narendra Modi is. Then you also talk about the fact that the cadre's morale has been lowered, and this shows the sign of an institutional paralysis. Something Alokji also pointed out. I'm not quite sure if we are also thinking about the BJP cadres who are now having to campaign for 132 Lok Sabha candidates who've been imported from other parties in the past few months, including people against whom the BJP cadres and workers have been fighting throughout their life, people like Ashok Chavan. So it's not a question of the cadres being demoralized. Obviously, the cadres in Amethi want Rahul Gandhi to contest from Amethi. And whenever he goes and decides to contest from Amethi, the full force of the Congress, the Samajwadi Party and the India Alliance would be behind him to ensure that he wins with a big margin. Now there's another point that was raised, that are they waiting for Narendra Modi to retire? Nobody is waiting for Narendra Modi to retire. The Congress Party and Rahul Gandhi want him to retire into the opposition, because that's what also the country wants right now, unlike Narendra Modi, who doesn't wait for the election commissioners to retire when he's going around giving hate speeches in the name of election rallies. Now you say, would it not have been more pragmatic if Rahul Gandhi would have filed his papers earlier? Now I have a very interesting point to make there. We are discussing about which seat is Rahul Gandhi going to contest from when he has already contested a seat. Had the High Command of the Congress or Rahul Gandhi filed his papers, this discussion would not be happening. And in an election, what you need the most right now is for people to talk about you. In these elections, all the chatter and talk has been about the Congress manifesto. And now the Prime Minister has made a bunch of lies about it. That being set aside, the talk is on the Congress manifesto and Rahul Gandhi's fight from Amethi. So perhaps this is a very clever ploy and strategy of the party to keep them in the news, which otherwise tends to get off by news of the Prime Minister and the BJP. And then there was also a question raised whether Priyanka Gandhi will overshadow Rahul Gandhi if Rahul Gandhi is to contest from Amethi. I don't think there is any question of the siblings overshadowing each other. Priyanka Gandhi brings her own qualities and merits to the table, as does Rahul Gandhi brings his own things. So I don't think there is a problem in that. And lastly, Alokji pointed out that Rahul Gandhi wants to do a revolution like a Maoist, and China does not attack Prime Minister so much. Sir, this is an election that's going on where Narendra Modi, the political leader, is up against Rahul Gandhi, the political leader. What do you expect Rahul Gandhi to do? Sing praises and flowers onto Narendra Modi, not raise the voice of the people, not raise the policies of the government? Obviously, he's going to attack the Prime Minister. Obviously, he's going to attack Narendra Modi. If you're having a problem with that, I think you're not seeing things with a unfair, with a fair.
Okay, fair enough. You've made your points. You've given your responses to the questions I've raised. Another matter, that there is good publicity and there is bad publicity. Now, on one end, if there is positive publicity that is coming your way, that's well and good, and that supports you, and that supports your party, and that supports the people who are then looking at you and building a perception about you. And then there is negative publicity that brings down the people's confidence in you, and thereby the votes that they are going to then cast in favor of you or against you. Pramod Mishra, BJP spokesperson, on the telecast with me. Pramod, a quick reference to the things that are happening. Again, my question about why this mystery, why this drama over whether Rahul Gandhi is going to fight from Amethi or not fight from Amethi. Why don't they already tell the people, tell the country who is going to be the contender against Smriti Irani? Again, if you are doing this for publicity, it's not doing you any good. So now, in a situation such as this, where there are people, there are rumors that are floating that if Rahul Gandhi were to fight against Smriti Irani from Amethi, the win is then assuredly going to go to Rahul Gandhi, and the year 2019 was just an anomaly.
Good evening, Megha, and good evening to Alokji and Nikhil. Megha, I'll go back to the opening remarks that you started the debate with. You used the word paralysis. See, this paralysis word is greatly attached with the party under discussion, that is Congress. Party is in paralysis. And prior to 2014, there was a government which was famous for policy paralysis. See, people who used to claim that this is their strong bastion, जिसको हिंदी में गढ़ कहते हैं, गढ़ को गड्ढों से भर दिया, गड्ढा पाटते पाटते हालत खराब हो जा रही है हमारी. खैर, the debate is not on that. 2019, Mr. Rahul Gandhi saw a defeat there at their stronghold, which they treat as a strong bastion, and went to Wayanad. Now I would like to remind you the statement given by Mr. Rahul Gandhi, quote unquote, for me, coming to Kerala was very refreshing, as suddenly I found that people are interested in issues and not just superficially, but going into details in issues. And that's the difference between the people in North and the people here in Kerala and South. What face does he have to come to the constituency again? Point number one. Point number two, after getting a defeat in 2019 in a democracy, when there is an election, somebody will win, somebody will lose. But that does not mean that we will take people for granted. After getting, there is an example, and that is a set example. In 2014, when Smriti Irani saw a defeat against Mr. Rahul Gandhi, she kept visiting the place, the constituency, almost every quarter for 5 long years. Even a candidate who lost her election in the parliamentary election in 2014 ensured that the developmental work happened in the constituency. However, in 2019, after seeing the defeat, Mr. Rahul Gandhi not visited the parliamentary constituency even for once, the place which this family says is their home. Have they ever built their house there in this constituency? Smriti Irani, on the contrary, has built a house for that, for her in that constituency. Now coming to why are they hesitant? Mr. Nikhil said he's a leader, and he said people call him Pappu. First of all, Mr. Nikhil, I'm sorry. This word was given by your own party and not by us at all. In a democracy, we respect everybody. But the problem, Megha, here is they are not able to decide their candidature in Amethi and Raebareli, because in 2019, a candidate left to Wayanad for 2024. Before the declaration of the parliamentary election, the MP from Raebareli constituency went to Rajasthan, and both the constituencies are still to see a candidate declaration from INC. Why are they not able to decide? They are not able to decide the candidate. They are sure that they will not be able to secure the position of even leader of opposition in the parliament after 2024 election, 4th June. They have not decided on the name who would be the leader of opposition. Leave apart the parliament who will be the candidate for Prime Minister. Thank you very much.
Alok Mehta, coming to another point of deliberation, dilemma that Rahul Gandhi and the Gandhi family would have, and I raised that point in the introduction that I made before I started off with this discussion about if Priyanka Gandhi Vadra were to be pitted against the BJP in Raebareli, and at the same time, if it were Rahul Gandhi who were to fight Amethi, And if by chance Priyanka Gandhi Vadra performs and is able to win the election, and if Rahul Gandhi loses Amethi, it will be bad optics for the Gandhis, who have been for the longest ever pitching Rahul as their prime ministerial face, as the leader of the Congress. And there has been reluctancy shown by Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, who has always taken a back foot, who has always been in the shadows, putting forward her brother to take the limelight.
Megha, personally, I am not very much close to the family, but as an observer and earlier because I was familiar with the family, I can tell you, first point, Priyanka and Rahul, they have very good affectionate relations because the Rajiv Gandhi assassination, they are very close. As a brother and sister, I will no doubt that they have very close, they have no competition. But, like brother and sister or husband and wife, they also discuss, fight each other, they have disagreement also. They have this kind of problem. But the problem is because Sonia Gandhi is very protective. So since from the very beginning, they started their career. So for Priyanka Gandhi she was protecting. Then for Rahul also, still she protect anytime whenever he needs. The problem is, but number of advisors, both sides, the Priyanka advisors, I'm not naming them, and the same thing, Rahul Gandhi's advisors are one more person in the family, Robert Vadra. He is a different position. Now, he also claiming that I have more popularity in Amethi, and that's why his posters, earlier it was in Moradabad, after the UP Assembly elections, NewsX telecasted his interview, and he said that I can contest from Moradabad in Lok Sabha. But sorry, Moradabad already election took place. So that's why I'm saying the problem is the family and the advisors, because they want that Rahul Gandhi, one lobby think that Rahul Gandhi will be Prime Minister. One lobby think that, okay, Priyanka have a very good relationship with Varun Gandhi. They don't want to fight each other. Varun Gandhi also denied that I will not contest against the Priyanka Gandhi, what I have been told by the other friends. So these kind of problem the family and the party.
Yeah.
And the main problem is the Rahul Gandhi, because he is not ready to listen his own mother, what I have been told by others, and mother says, okay, you have to run. How long I will do? I did so much for the party and still I'm doing. But the same thing, the Priyanka, sometimes she says, okay, I withdraw if you want to do something. Because you see what happened in the Madhya Pradesh, what happened in Rajasthan, what happened in Chhattisgarh. Priyanka also went there and lost elections. So these kind of problems, still the Priyanka Gandhi can come in Raebareli, what I feel, and she come, then at least certainly she can win. But for Rahul Gandhi, I still doubt it will be very difficult.
Okay.
Some miracle took place, then Smriti Irani he can defeat. Otherwise, because he was not working, and the organization people, maybe he can spend millions and millions, but you can't purchase the people, the mind of the people. That is the main problem in Amethi.
Okay, Nikhil. So, from my understanding, looking from the outside what is happening within the Congress and the Gandhi family, the discussions, the dilemmas, the problems, the indecisiveness, whether at this time, if Rahul Gandhi's name is announced to fight the Amethi election or it is not announced, it is a setback for the Congress either way.
No, Megha, I strongly disagree with you. I don't think it is a question of being indecisive or them having a dilemma. It is simply a question of the strategy of the party, which they have their complete right to formulate on their own without any interference from the BJP. I think it's a perfectly legitimate strategy of the party to delay the nomination filing by Rahul Gandhi in order to keep this as a news issue. Of course, there's a topic about whether this is bad publicity or good publicity, but like P.T. Burnham, I think, famously said, there is no such thing as bad publicity, especially in politics. That is how the Congress party is continually managing to remain in the news cycle, along with, of course, the other things that they've been doing. Let me respond to the point that the BJP spokesperson made earlier on the debate. He talked about the policy paralysis in the UPA government. Sorry, sir, but there wasn't a policy paralysis. What happened was that the opposition at the time, which was the BJP, especially during 2008 to 2014, they simply did not let the government function. When the government brought the Manrega scheme, you called it Gadde Khodne Wali scheme, despite the fact that your government has continued on it. When the government tried to bring in GST, you just vociferously, opposed it, and 3 years into power, you brought the same scheme and termed it sort of like a new independence movement. Your leader of opposition in the Rajya Sabha famously said disruption is a form of democracy, so we are not going to let the parliament function. You opposed the Indo-US nuclear deal in 2008 so vociferously, but the government did not back down and went through with it. And so far as the topic of Smriti Irani is concerned, that she had been going to Amethi between 2014 to 19 despite losing to Rahul Gandhi there. Had she been going back to Chandni Chowk after she lost in 2004? No. The simple reason is because since 2014, Smriti Irani is essentially the Minister of Rahul Gandhi affairs in this government. She's the Minister of Women and Child Affairs on paper, but she's never spoken a word about Manipur or visited Manipur to, share the problems of the women there and play her role as the Women and Child Minister. She was the Textile Minister. She never raised the issue about how small textile units closed down because of the blunderous decision of demonetization. And again, does Narendra Modi visit Ahmedabad or Varanasi other than when he has to do election rallies? You also raised the point about Smriti Irani making a house there. Well, she actually promised to the people of Amethi in 2019.
Several times in that. There were a number of development projects that have been launched in Varanasi. Not just during the electoral cycle, but through the year.
No, before election rally, number of times.
Through the year.
Perhaps I stand corrected on that. I'll look at the facts and get back to you on that. So far as the point about Smriti Irani building a house in Amethi is concerned, let me remind you that in 2019, she promised the voters of Amethi that I'm going to make a house there. Unlike the Gandhis who have never made such a promise, yet the people of Amethi have bestowed their love on the Gandhis. But Smriti Irani has only now made a house in February or March as an election campaign.
People of Amethi continue to bestow their love on Rahul Gandhi and the Gandhis.
Absolutely
they should take the defeat in 2019 in their stride and say that, listen, this was an anomaly. I'm going to come all guns blazing and I'm going to bring out all the more vigor and fight this election and fight it on the front foot, not be on the back front and keep thinking and at this point of time contemplating and considering whether I should fight or not. I think in a perception battle, this is already a lost battle for Rahul Gandhi and the Congress. On that note, I am out of time. I thank all of you for joining me on the telecast and thanks for watching NewsX.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.